Hello again, it's Nick here from Nick's News and Reviews, and we're having a look at Need for Speed Underground for the Game Boy Advance. Developed by Pocketeers and published by Electronic Arts in 2003. Now the cars shown in this game may be different in appearance and performance than actual cars, and drivers shown in the game may not be following automobile safety rules, so bear that in mind. It's a sad indictment for the world. They feel it necessary to put that there, but perhaps people get this mixed up with real life. They say computer games have an influence over people and crime. I'm not 100% sure. So licensed by Nintendo, the aim of this game, through a series of street races, become ranked number 1 in the whole of the world. Well, in the 10 computer cars in this anyway. We turn the music off because I'm not sure if we'll go any copyright issues if we played it. But it's getting to the point now where I have to be a bit careful with the music in the games with these slightly more modern ones, although this utilises in-game music pretty well, but rather not take the risk of this being removed. So the Need for Speed series, I'm sure you've heard of it, but there's many games, as you put our name in as ABC, a song by the Jackson 5, but that will suffice here. Now the Game Boy Advance, let's read this, welcome to Underground mode. In this mode you'll be entering the world of underground street racing. You will start as an unknown racer and will need to rise through the ranks of the underground racing world in various racing categories with the ultimate goal of becoming the next street racing champion. And we do this by several races and challenging other teams. Now there's 20 different licensed cars in this game, Hondas, Subarus, and by winning each race you collect money and you can upgrade your car, give it paint jobs and all decals. Now the problem with the Game Boy Advance is it's not the best machine in the world for replicating 3D games with a lot of detail in it. This game attempts to have a lot of detail and quite often I struggle to see where I'm going. Here's the rankings. We're ranked 11th, so let's take on Tentacles, whoever that may be. He's racing against some of the best. He can't believe he's racing a small fish like me. Well, it's up to us to teach him a lesson. So let's see how the Game Boy Advance handles the Need for Speed engine. We're on automatic gears. So here we go. We're off. Now I struggle to see where I'm going on this, so those arrows will help me. But yeah, I'm going to be crashing a bit here. So we've got to beat our opponent. I think he's behind, but yeah, I'm finding this very bad on my eyes to see where I'm going. I don't know how you're doing watching this. What do you think? I mean, they've gone for too much detail, I think. So it's a little bit pixelated, a little bit choppy. Graphics are a little blocky because of it, which makes the handling a bit bad. I think he's gone into the lead in that pink car. So it's all a little bit low res. But I'm not sure if they could have got much more out of it. Now, Super Mario, or Mario Street Circuit, has got far less details and go for a cartoony approach. So the 3D racing world works quite well on that. This one, there's too much to confuse the eye, I think. But, having said that, if you can get over that and get used to it, there's a pretty good game underneath. It's all about learning to get the corners correct. There's a few shortcuts here and there. We'll just try and stay on the road. So there's only a 1 lap race, this one, I think. And I think on the top right it says we're first out of 4, I think. Gradually gets more difficult as you progress up the ranks. But yeah, it's a bit hard to learn the track, but they've been very ambitious on this because you've got the immediate scenery, there's background scenery. Those arrows are not very pronounced. Flashing lights, good. There we go, so 1 lap done. I think we won, yes. So we beat Dotman, Tentacles and Jazz. Oh, Dotman was just behind us. So that's good. We've got off to a flying start despite the eye problems. But we'll probably do about 2 or 3 races on this. ABC beat Tentacles in a circuit race. So I'm probably going to go up the rankings here, which is the aim. Had a sequel to it. This one, Need for Speed Underground 2, on the Game Boy Advance and various other consoles. But there's quite a few Need for Speed games that went on the Game Boy Advance. Carbon and Most Wanted, I think. Graphically, they couldn't go too much further than this, but we might have a look at those at some point. An opportunity to upgrade the car after each race. We've got 1,400 credits, but I think a lot of these things might be locked anyway until we progress to a certain level. Ambitious game to bring on the Game Boy Advance. I think they just about get away with it by the skin of their teeth, but boy, do you have to concentrate. Yeah, that padlock means we can't get any of this stuff, which is a bit of a shame. Opportunity to save your progress each time, so you don't have to start right at the beginning again. So this is aimed to be a long-term game rather than a pick-up short-term game. Save your progress, upgrade your car, and eventually be invincible. Right. I don't think we can afford to trade the cars anymore. Right, I beat Tentacle, we know that. What else is there? Save game, my information. I think we should advance to the next race, I think. So we're a 10th, so we've got to challenge Dotman. Dotman, I've raced against some of the best. Oh, again, he's calling us a small fish. Well, there's going to be egg on his face after this. Need for Speed Underground, through the streets. We're going to do it. I think there's drag races in this as well. So then the streets again, but they should be different streets, I hope. And it looks like there's a crossroads as well, so we've got to avoid the cars here. I think this is the right way, is it? I don't know. I think this one's got shortcuts. We could maybe take a shortcut, but I don't want to test my luck. Yeah, we could have done a shortcut there. So position 1 of 3, does that mean? Not sure. I think so. Slow down around these corners. You could get used to it. Actually, I'm starting to get used to this game. I'm liking it a little bit more. Quite a lot of textures they've gone for. Whoops. Well, I'm finding it, yeah. It is taxing my brain, this. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I almost went the wrong way. Oh, man. Maybe when you get some upgrades and the turning's a bit better, and you can like slide it a bit easier, that it might get a bit more fun. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Well, we shot off into the lead. Oops. Crash. That wasn't healthy. Another crash. Right, that purple car, yeah, 2 purple cars have gone past us. Now we're in 3rd place out of 3. This could be a bit close. But I think this is 2 laps this time, so... Actually, with a car in front of me, it's easy to know where the track's going. Oh, I'll crash into the back of him. Right, I've got a tight... Right, is it? Yes. Here we go. I've never played Underground on the PlayStation or any other consoles, but I presume it's a little bit more advanced than this. Well, the gameplay is there. This does have gameplay, I'd say that. If you put in the time and got used to it, it would be quite addictive. There's opportunity for multiplayer as well, linked to Game Boy Advances together. Never done that. Straight into the lead. So we have our opponents for speed quite easily. Yeah, very low res graphics this. If you're looking at this on a large screen, this is going to look awful. If you're looking at it on a small screen on your computer, it might not look too bad. But the Game Boy Advance screen wasn't that big, so they could probably get away with it. So it probably looks slightly worse than it did in real life. If you're watching it on a computer, just to give you a bearing of the low res, maybe open it up in a full screen. Comment below, tell me what you think. I don't think you'll be able to watch much of this video in full screen before putting it back to normal. Oh, I have another amazing crash, but still in 1st place. Right. Just concentrate. I think I'm getting used to this. Am I? Dunno. But anyway, we're on lap 2. Can't have too much further to go. I hope. I don't think the cars sound too different from each other. Such the limitations of the machine. There's the red line, and we've won again. Jazz, well, look, we thrashed them that time. 5.7 seconds to Jazz, whoever that may be. Yeah, that was a Tonkin, so we won that quite convincingly. ABC beat Dotman. I'm not really concerned about the others. Chipper beat Mush, whoever he is. Probably a top ranking person. Let's get to the next race, which will be through the streets again, but it should be a different street. Oh look, so I've unlocked hoods level 1. So hopefully that makes my car a bit quicker. Is that going to come up in the upgrades? I'm not sure if I get that automatically. We've got 1800 credits. See, the speed's good, acceleration poor, handling is awful. Look, 2 yellow bars. So, yep, you certainly get rewarded the more you play this game. Handling in the top bars, yeah, the game would be pretty useful. Have I got a flat tyre there? They look pretty flat onto the ground. I don't think it's going to let me buy anything. I think stuff's still locked, look. That's already installed. That part's locked. Everything's locked still. Maybe we should have looked up a cheat mode before we went in here. Right, Need for Speed Underground. Let's do one more race, and I think my eyes will need a rest after that point. Take them out and wash them in hot water. Put them back. Right. Do you want a piece of me with that ride? Bring it on. Well, we obviously haven't seen our last 2 races, because we won those pretty easily, I would say. Although we might have taken a few scratches to the paintwork. Right. Three of us in this race. 2 laps. That was a great start. But we're still in the lead somehow. I don't know why he was boasting. Their cars must be extremely slow. Milk floats or something. So yeah, as long as we don't do anything completely and utterly silly, should win. Be quite interested to see what this looks like on the PlayStation there, or on Xbox. Running through the streets, I think it might be quite attractive. Woohoo. Or does it look exactly the same as this? Would it be a big disappointment? Well, oh yeah, see, that was an eye twister. Oops, straight into a bus. Okay. Am I going the wrong way? No, I think I'm going the right way now. Come on, car. You can buy nitros as well for a bit of extra acceleration. I'm finding it tricky to adjust to the time is now. If I was going any quicker, I think I would be having serious bother. So we go around this stone wall, is it? Stone wall. Into some other stone walls. Oh, my eyes. Okay. Oh, we're 3rd out of 3. How did that happen? They must have taken a shortcut. There they are. Let's get past them right first again. So it pays to learn the tracks here. Oops, that wasn't good. That's going to give them a chance to catch up, surely. No, we're still in first. So I'll have to have a look at the other Need for Speed games if I can take it once I've had a break, to see if graphically they're any better than this. I doubt they are, to be fair. Right, we're still on that 1. Blimey, oh, rhymey. Whoops. That's a trip to the hospital. Tight. I wonder where that shortcut was they took. I'll have to look out for that. But my car seems much quicker than theirs at this early stage. Maybe when you start challenging the top people, you have to pay for it. But this game's not really... Well, it's a basic track, but you could say it's open world because there are shortcuts and crossroads if you want to go down there. But knowing my luck, if I did that, I'd get lost and go off the map. Right, lap 2 we're on here. Can I remember all the tight turns on the first lap? No. Can I remember if this track is the same as the other 2? Again, no. I'm just concentrating on making the corners. I'm not sure if I'm getting better or this is maybe an illusion. But yeah, not bad for the Game Boy Advance. I don't think with the limitations of it they could have done much more of this. If they'd cut down some of the textures to make it run a bit quicker, I probably then would have complained that it isn't comparing with the other versions. So there was a bit betwixt and between there. They've taken the shortcut again and we're back into 3rd place. So they've gone for textures rather than ease on the eye. I think they made the right move, although it has made it extra tricky. Oh dear, what am I doing here? Don't know what that is, some railings. Should have these 2. I don't know how much longer the lap there is left. There is a button I can press to bring up a map, I think. Or maybe that's on another version. Yeah, I think that might be on Need for Speed Most Wanted, actually. Right, get out of the way. Oh dear, get out of the way, you 2. I want to win. To end this Let's Play / review on a high. At least both of them aren't purple this time. Oh god, we're still in 3rd place. Come on. Doing them on the outside. There we go. Tight bend. Just don't crash into anything and you're going to win again. Oh, where's the finishing line? It must be round here somewhere. This looks like a finishing line place. Nope. Perhaps around here. Please finish in line. If I stopped on my other view, I'd think it looked pretty blocky. Can't be too much longer. Oh, flashing lights. I think that's near the end, isn't it? Oops! Oh, that was close. This must be it. I'm going to say this around every corner now. Remember flashing lights at the start? There it is. There we go. So 3 races and 3 wins. Beat Dukes and Jazz. Well done. Brilliant. So that has been what has that been? That's been Need for Speed Underground on the Game Boy Advance. A little bit blocky, a little bit choppy, but survives. Hope you liked that one. Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.